Hello there everyone, it's Mitri here and welcome back to my channel. Today, come and join me as I create my January 2022 bullet journal. I know that this is a late upload since we're already in the middle week of January, but I guess nothing can stop me. I actually don't have free time on the first week of January, so I wasn't able to follow my plan to create this video. However, we had an academic health break in our region for 2 weeks, so I have lots of free time. Starting with the cover page, I sketched the word January inside the present. My theme for this month is party because this is my birthday month. I'll be turning 17 on January 31, so advance happy birthday to me! I traced my sketch with my Muji pen first and I'll color it afterwards. Just a rant, I really hate it when my hands are shaking like this because it affects my doodles. Most of the times, the result is awful but I hope that this will turn out well. Aside from the present, I also put some balloons with the word party in it. There are also some things connected to party like party hats. I also put some dots and circles in order to fill some big spaces. Now, it's time to color all of this. I'm using my Stabilo Boss highlighters that I bought last week. I know that these are supposed to be used for highlighting but I don't have any coloring materials. Besides, I don't highlight my notes so much and I think using it as a coloring material will be a good choice. Most of my highlighters are pastel colors and these don't look good with so much light, that's why it looks so bright in the video. I actually had a wrong step here. Instead of filling the empty space of the letters with the colors of the balloons, I filled it with black ink, and I didn't like the result. But I can't redo it again since I know that it will just get worse. For the last part of the cover page, I filled the extra details with colors and fixed some empty space. That's all for the cover page. Let's now move to the next page where I have the January calendar. In this page, I'm going to fill it with a calendar. This page will serve as a reminder page where I'm going to put some deadlines or important events that will happen in January. This is also where I'm going to list down additional reminders like checking my height and others. Creating a page like this is so helpful to me since I forgot some of the things that I need to do, and what happens afterwards is that I will cram all of those things. With this page, I can see all of my deadlines every time I open my journal and I won't forget those things that I need to do. I started by doodling the title of the page. I colored each letter alternately and put a shadow on its right side. I saw a post in a bullet journaling group who did something like this and I find it very cute, so I decided to put it in my journal as well. After that, I created a table for the calendar. I also wrote the dates on the upper left. The dates are just small because I want to give more space for the reminders that I'm going to put since those are more important. Right after I created the calendar, I proceed to tracing the designs on the above and bottom part of the page. I drew some presents and several stars all over the page. After tracing it, I colored the present with blue and violet for the ribbons. The stars are left as it is since I am sure that the ink will scatter if I colored it with yellow. And that's it for the calendar page. I'll just erase some lines later. Next to the January calendar is the sleep tracker. I can say that sleep is really an essential part of my life. I want to stay healthy by sleeping more than 8 hours a day. Not just for 8 hours but also sleeping in time. Aside from being healthy, I'm also doing this in order to have more energy for the day and to have enough sleep while I'm still in senior high school. I heard from my seniors that when you're already in college, you will just have a few hours of sleep. I'm not sure if that's true or if they're just joking, but I just want to make myself ready. I started by doodling the title part of the page. The style of the title is the same to the title part of the January calendar. Instead of using blue and pink colors, I used turquoise and pink. After finishing the title, I traced the balloons that I will fill every day with colors depending on the amount of my sleep. I don't really know how to draw a balloon. I just know that it consists of a circle, triangle, and a wiggly line, so please forgive me for my drawing. I also put some stars and dots above the title part of the page. In order to fill the big space on the upper right of the word tracker, I put a doodle of a fireworks. I thought of coloring it, but I turned that idea down because it will look like the colors of the fireworks and the word tracker will mix. For the last part of this page, I created a legend of the bottommost part. Pink is for less than 8 hours, turquoise is for 8 to 10 hours, blue for 12 hours, and peach for 12 hours. We're now done with the sleep tracker. Let's move to the next page where I have the habit tracker. My habits are not that special. What I list here are study, reading, playing, taking vitamins, exercise, and cleaning. As usual, I started by doodling the title of the page. I stick with the same design that I made on the first pages, which have the alternating colors for each letter. This time, I used purple and peach colors. After creating the title, I proceed on creating 6 tables for the 6 habits that I'm going to list. I actually find it difficult to see where my lines are since the light makes the pencil marks almost invisible. I also encountered some special problems while making the tables, like creating an extra lines that are not really involved in the tables. I'll just erase those mistakes with correction tape. I didn't put the number of the dates on the tables because that will take a lot of time, and I think that I will not encounter any problem even if I didn't put those. I also put the mini titles for each tables using my calligraphy pen in order to make it easier to create. Lastly, I drew some stars and dots so that the empty spaces of the page will be filled. That's it for the habit tracker page. Moving on to the next page, we have the word of the week page. Actually, this is my favorite page in my bullet journal. During the face-to-face class when I was still in junior high school, our English teachers will present a word of the day in the class. She will teach the meaning and the usage of the word that is featured for that day. By that, we will learn new English word every day. Now in senior high school, we are not doing it anymore because I have transferred to another school. So in order for me to still learn new words, I created this page for my journal. Even if I don't learn new words every day, at least I'm learning every week. I put 4 large boxes in this page and a title in the middlemost part. I started by tracing it with pen and then I colored the title part. I put some banners on the back of the title because I don't want to leave some unfilled spaces. After coloring the title part, I created extra details by adding confetti. That's all for the word of the week page. Pencil marks will be erased afterwards. For the last part of my January bullet journal setup, I have the weekly spread. On my first year of bullet journaling, this page was named Daily Bucket List, where I will put all of the things that I need to do for a certain day. I was about to do it, but I realized that Daily Bucket List takes a lot of pages. I mean, a lot. And I have less than 100 pages left, which is not enough for the whole year, so I need to use the remaining pages wisely. I came up with an idea of making a weekly spread, so instead of using more than 12 pages, I only used 8. The design of the pages will be alternating. For week 1 and 3, I'll have the colors peach and pink, while I have turquoise and blue on the week 2 and 4. I divided the 2 pages into 8 sections, 7 for the 7 days of the week, while the remaining 1 space is for the title. For the title of each boxes, I put the heart-shaped balloon and I'll just write the day inside of it later. For designs, I use banners, confetti, and some spirals. I colored those things afterwards before proceeding to the next page. The second, third, and fourth week of the weekly spread will be done off the camera since I don't have more storage. And here is my January 2022 bullet journal setup. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Your views, like, and comments really mean a lot to me. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell. You can also share my video and check my social media account if you want to learn more about my arts and other stuffs that I do. Till the next video, bye!